Thank you, Laura and Bill. So up next, we have a company called Remesh. So please welcome to the stage Anthony from Remesh.
All right. Hello, San Francisco, and welcome to everyone from the Plug and Play community. I'm an organizational psychologist by training. Just like Jackie, I'm from New York. I'm actually born and raised in Brooklyn, so I will be talking with my hands a lot too. But without further ado, I want to present to you today a tool that we developed, a new technology, to help you understand and engage with your employees in real time. So I think it's safe to say in 2018 that we're working in a disrupted world, and this kind of mirrors and dovetails with what a lot of Jackie was saying. The signs are everywhere, but I'll just give you a few. Demographic shifts, the globalization of the workforce, new employee demands and expectations about how and when they're going to work are creating challenges for organizations. They're creating people challenges and also business challenges. And Remesh, we find the best way to kind of mitigate those challenges and work through that challenge is to use conversations and connect with people, right? Use effective conversations to connect with people, to understand their human condition and how they can predict and control the environment. And that's what Remesh helps you do. Remesh allows a group of people to have a seamless conversation with one person and engage with them in real time through conversation and help them navigate that ambiguity that comes with the day-to-day disruption world. So say hello to Remesh. Remesh is an online platform that was developed for one person to have a conversation with a group of people. Later on in the presentation, I'm going to be engaging with a quick demonstration so you could see Remesh in action. But essentially, Remesh is an online platform that allows an individual to have a group or a conversation with a group of people and understand that and leverage their collective intelligence for decision making and moving the organization forward. You could think of Remesh as you could think of Remesh in the light of a traditional focus group, but it's a little bit different than a traditional focus group. What Remesh does is it's a virtual focus group, but without the drawbacks of the traditional qualitative research. Typically, we think qualitative research takes a long time to conduct. Think of all the focus groups and surveys that you can run. Remesh can do that in real time, right on the spot. Remesh is also a lot more affordable than traditional surveys or focus group at scale. So we can, just with a fraction of the cost, we can do the same kind of powerful analysis that you can do with a survey. And lastly, we think that Remesh is just faster, right? It's more agile, and you can use it on the fly in real time, like I said, and engage and adapt the conversation with the people you're having with a click of a button. So I've been dancing around this the whole time, but what Remesh really is, think of it as a one-on-one conversation with a group. Now this could take the form of a CEO or CHRO or CFO talking to their whole company at once. It could be a division leader, a department head talking to their whole team. It could be a manager talking to their team. And like I said a little bit earlier, we really do think that navigating through a disruptive world is best done when you can leverage kind of conversations in real time and connecting with people. Since we've been in business since 2016, we've been working with hundreds and hundreds of companies. We've been engaged by thousands of companies. Here's just a list of a few companies that we've been engaged with. We just passed our Series A funding last year, and we are looking for new investors moving forward. So now, here's the quick demonstration. I want everyone has access to the internet. I would like everyone to take out their phone, any internet-enabled device, and just plug that in. And we're going to show you Remesh in action right now in this room with everyone involved. I'm going to do it with you. So this is the Remesh platform. I'm going to engage everyone in this room. I'm going to give you a minute to jump on the platform. And I am going to type out a question. I'm going to pose that as the moderator to the group. And you're going to see that question pop up on your screen. And all I need you to do is answer the question. You're going to, let me set this up as well. You're going to, once you receive the question, go through a typing exercise where you're going to provide a qualitative response in your own voice. And then you're going to be paired up with everyone else's responses in the room. And it's going to be what we're calling a voting exercise. And through this voting exercise, you're just going to be choosing different pairs of people to choose the best response. So give me a minute, and this will load. Typing out the question. The internet's a little slow. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Well, doesn't look like it's working, which is fine. But it does work, I promise, and it's pretty cool. So I have my laptop with me, and if you would really like to see just this quick question, what I was going to post to the group is, as CHROs, as CFOs, what is the #1 people challenge that you face in your organization? And essentially what that exercise would do is everyone would give their own individual response, and everyone would vote on everyone else's response. And at the end of that exercise, you'll have a prioritized list of all the different areas that, based on consensus, surfaced as the top response, right? So think of organizational action planning. Think of all these things. It's now very easy to come up with a prioritized list based on consensus on how to move the organization forward from your employee's voice. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to leave you with this. About 3 or 4 years ago, I presented at SIOP. SIOP is the Society for Industrial Organizational Psychology. And at that presentation, I talked about and I referenced researchers, practitioners like Rousseau, like Kathy Benko. They all talk about mass career customization, mass career contracts. And at that time, it was kind of crazy to think about. But with Remesh now, that's possible. So I would love to engage with you. I would love to understand your organization and your challenges. Please come and see me after the presentation. Thank you. Oh, any questions, guys? Any questions at all? Yeah. Yeah. It depends on who you want to give this technology to, right? So it could be a group of employees, say an affinity group, right? Or anyone who has access to the internet can pose a question to a group of people, and you can get feedback, a two-way dialogue. It was really born out of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, where our co-founder had friends on both sides. He actually dated somebody on both sides. And when the violence broke out, they were like, whoa, I wish we had a way to talk to each other. And that's how Remesh was born. Yeah. So unfortunately, you didn't get to see it, but yes, all the data comes back through the platform. You could download the data in real time. Pie charts, we do cluster analysis, all that kind of thing to group the qualitative data together and put it in a quantitative form.
How is this different from other software applications for jams or crowdsourcing of data information?
It's really, it's leveraging the collective intelligence of the group. And what I mean by that is that there's no other platform that I know of that people go through a conjoint style voting exercise where they need to kind of choose one choice over another. And they get to see, think of like democratizing the focus group, right? In focus groups, sometimes you have those loudspeakers, sometimes you have those people that dominate. With Remesh, you still get a voice, and it's a representative voice. So that's how I would say it's a little different. Anything else, guys? All right. Thank you very much.